Sugarfoot. Okay. Let's see who's home. I'm calling y'all on the landline now. Come on. Hey, one person. Let me get my other phone up. Ooh, hey, Miss Congeniality. What's up, friend? Ooh, 1 second, y'all. Hey, Emily. I'm trying to get to the chat. Hold up here. Mary, how are you? Hold up. Mary and somebody else came on. Miss Keeper Matt. Oh, that's right. Hey, I said I was going to call you Matt, right? Hey, Andrea. Hey, Kels. Hey, Tori. Michelle, Deborah, Dawkins, Deborah Bryant, Brat Cat, Carla, Mai, Dawn. Y'all, let's talk about that playlist. Y'all did that. Who else? Hey, Christine, Rebecca, Terry, Jatan, Miss Mildred. How are you doing, Mom Mildred? Kathy, Rosa. Hey, Rosa. I am. I'm calling all of y'all. This how you do it all at one time, Mildred. I had to call my friends after that playlist. Patricia. Patricia Pines. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, they are. I know. I was so happy with everybody who did it. Kelly, that's why you needed to have done it. Hey, Carol Edwards. Hey, Nita. Emily. Oh, Emily, I got you in the beginning. Y'all, I was like, come on now. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm like, you know, now you see there is no wrong way, right? There is no wrong way. Who else popped on? Hey, Tammy Roberts. Y'all, there is no wrong way to get this YouTube thing started. I'm telling you. Hey, Lavender. Who else? I know now. See, cell phone technology, girl. But look, let's play like I'm calling y'all on the landline. Hey, Jay. Hey, Bernadette. Carol. Who else? I got Lisa Lemons. Giggsy. Kathy Good. Hey, Kathy Good. Let's see. Hey, Christine Jones. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was tickled to death. I woke up. I didn't get out of bed. I didn't wash my face. I went straight to the playlist. I started watching the playlist, got through everybody, and first I wanted to add everybody that I thought I missed. If I missed you, let me know. Hey, Terry. Who else? Diana. What's this fool talking about, Kels? Why do people have to, people are so hateful. Such hate in the heart. Like, you got to jump on somebody else's video and talk crazy. Yes, it turned out, Courtney, yes, indeed. How are you, Courtney? It turned out so nice. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And no matter how nervous you think it made you, it just what it did was moved you to the next step of being comfortable, you know? Hey, Mary. Who else am I missing, y'all? Hey, Diana. Hey, Julie, how are you? Yep, a good day, good busy day. Well, really, I ain't get nothing done. I just ate. I know some people are just nuts. I don't understand people why they would do stuff like that. I could never even think to go on somebody else's live video and just like say mean, nasty things. I could never understand that. Hey, Texas Sparkle. Somebody else. Am I missing anybody else? I got you, Mary. Who else? Who else? Who else? Everybody else. I think I got everybody. Hey, Wendy. Yes, they really were. It was something of everybody. That's what I really like. It's everybody's taste, their own taste. No rules, you know? Oh, good. Did you? I can't wait to see what you do with it, Emily. You got to show us something. Hey, Deborah Miller. We got so many Deborahs on this channel, y'all. Everybody. We got about at least 6 or 7 Deborahs. Thank you, Lavender. I know the tablescapes last week was good. And then the one that we did the other day, that was good. And Tammy and I are in one that's going to be up tomorrow morning. So y'all look for that one too. It's my last Valentine tablescape this year, y'all. I'm over it. I know, Marjane didn't know, but look at you. Look at the pot calling the kettle black. Did y'all see that little trouble starting, Kelly Sayers? She just said, I saw Marge commenting but not participating. But wait, Kelly ain't did nothing either. Look at the pot calling the kettle black. Kels, I'm really mad at you because you told me you were going to do it. Thank you. Thank you. I put this on because I was chilly, y'all. I grabbed it out there. I'm getting ready to donate this back to the thrift store because I'm just not into the short sleeve blazer anymore. So it's going back. So I said, oh, I grabbed this off the pile and put it on. You know, one thing. Oh, guys, did anybody remember to check out Karen's Karen Life on Greenwood? She had the collab today. I still have to put hers up. Now, let me tell you what happened. Because this, I think Cindy had this happen to her too. I know you better hold on tight because I know you're going to fall. But wait, if I miss y'all, hey, Corey. Hold up, y'all. I know, I did too. I had so much going up this week till it's not funny. So, but Karen, I had Karen's done, and I had several clips for Karen's. Hey, Pat Pines. Yup, hot mess. You hear her over here talking about, did y'all see that I saw Margaret over there, I meant Marge over there commenting, and she ain't did nothing. She didn't even participate. Kelly said she was going to do last week, and she said she might think about doing this week. Ain't did nothing but pointing out everybody else. Kelly, go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner. Outrageous. Hot mess. All right, so listen. Oh, Karen had the one about the jacket. You know, I mean, blazer, sweater, or blouse. After you donate something, buy something. Well, I didn't buy anything. I was just going to use the blazer, which I did. Did the clip of it, me trying on the blazer while my table was cleared off, and the other day before I did the other Valentine's tablescape. So, y'all, my phone kept saying, hey, Mai, I'm going to get to y'all in a minute. I said, okay, well, let me do these in clips. So I did hers in clips so I could put it together and have it up. And I was, yesterday, went to go get it, all of my clips, because y'all know how when you get, your phone gets full and it's like, it can't do nothing. You have to clear some space. Even though I have 2 gigabytes of space available in the cloud, I pay $9.99 every month for. My phone always does this because it doesn't want to back up for some reason. Well, anyway, I was going through deleting my bloopers and, you know, clips, small clips. Well, I did not delete all of hers. But meanwhile, I could have went, so I went to the recycling bin, you know, where you get rid of your deleted items. I had already deleted them to clear the space. So I lost all my footage. So I have to, but really what I'm going to do is just kind of mention that I donated the stuff and then try to jack it on again. I'll get it done try to get it done before the night's out. If not, I'll put it up with her tomorrow. But Karen did that. And I saw hers, but I didn't get a chance to go to her playlist yet because I was dealing with this one. But yeah, so if you guys didn't get a chance to see hers went up today, and I think something else went up today. Yeah, I'm over it. This is the last one. This one goes up because it was the 10th. It was something me and Tammy was hosting, but it was like a closed collab just for a couple of ladies on YouTube. And we had already planned this about a month ago. So this one goes up. Okay, what else? That darn Kelly, she cracks me up. Yeah, Dollar Tree, they tried it here, but they done already took it away because nobody wasn't buying the stuff. It goes from $1 to $5, I think. They were trying that because, you know, they own Family Dollar. I think they were bringing in some of the stuff from Family Dollar. It didn't work. It was called Dollar Tree and then Dollar with Dollar Tree Plus, and they was bringing it in there to pay. It didn't work, and I think Dollar Tree knows their success is because they've always stayed a dollar. So they pulled that crap right up out of there quick. We don't have no more left. They took it from us. So yeah, I'm ready. After I do this last tablescape for Valentine, y'all will see it tomorrow. I'm gonna y'all will see some spring. Look, I didn't show y'all this, and I'm not gonna make a big haul out of it. Ain't that cute? This came from the 99-cent store. It was $1.99. The 99-cent only store, yeah, $1.99. Ain't that cute? Thought that would be cute for something. And then this is the stuff I forgot to show y'all the other day. Ain't that cute? But I'm gonna do this on my probably I'm gonna add this to something. This was $4.99. I did not realize that until I just saw that. I did not realize that this was $4.99 when I brought it. I would have never paid $4.99 for it. But yeah, why did I think this was $1.99? Because I'm blind as a bat. But I'm gonna hook this up with something else and make it a bigger wreath for the spring. And yeah, I think that's all. Oh, and these here, I'm getting ready to do these because these go on that table. I'm getting ready to tape. I told y'all. See how this is all coming apart? Well, I'm gonna take this off and add these. That's why it's sitting here for me right now. I got to get this done. I'm adding these and taking this. You see that purpley and all that? Well, these will go on there. And that's going to be on my table. And then these. Hold up, y'all. I'm going to read the words in a minute. Let me see. I'm coming. And then these right here. These were some placemats that I had thrifted. Only had thrifted 2. And I am turning, look at this, but it's 2-ply. So these are going to be pillows for my chair. I'm making these, turning these into pillows. That's all. And stuffing them with this, stuffing it with that. And so I'm going to just cut, that's why I have this sitting here, because I'm going to be doing it while I'm talking to y'all. Cut a seam, stuff it, and then I got to just glue it and call it a day. Oh, I dropped glitter from somewhere. So wait, I'm catching up. Hold up, hold up. Hey, Connie, just my life. Hey, Terry Ann. Oh, Terry Ann, you were on. Ah, come on, sorry. You gotta stop minding my business. Who else? Did anybody else say something to me? Hey, Giggsy. Yes, it was so much fun, right? So much fun, and everybody, you know, got in there and did their thing. Hey, Tammy Waddle. Waddle. I think I'm saying your name wrong. Ain't it Waddle? So, yeah, I'm doing these couple little DIYs. I could get this table tape. Finally finish it off. That's what I have to do. It's a grown-up table. I'm doing a real grown-up table, y'all. Grown-up. Yep. Yeah, that's another one too, guys. Tammy Waddle and if it ain't cheap, I ain't buying it. Kelly, they did the and I did get in on that one. Okay. Put it on Facebook. Emily, put it on Facebook and I'll see it. I got to get on there. I got so many comments I got to get to. All right, let me see. Hey, Deborah Cabasa. Another Deborah. I told y'all we got about 6, 7 Deborahs on here. Hey, Ruth Box. How are you? Hey, Erica. Am I saying your name right? Erica? Or does it have, do you have the sound of the V in it? No, it's not Erica, right? It's Evra. Mm-mm. I can't get it. I can't get it. I can't get it. Arab. Mm-mm. I'm just calling you Erica until I can figure it out, girl. I can't do it. Hey, Lavender. Lavender, you were on. Um, Thank you so much, Ruth. I appreciate you, friend. All right. Thank you so much, Connie. Yeah, I'm trying to brighten it up in there with some white, adding some white in the blues. Thank you, Nita. I mean, Leah. I called you Nita. Why am I always calling 4 letters? Leah, Nita. And it's Leah that I'm talking to right now. Hey, Dawn. Who else is on? Okay, I'm just trying to catch up, y'all. Oh, Erica. Okay, okay. So you had me trying to sound out that V. I'm like, I can't get that one. But okay, Erica. I saw yours too. You did your patio up. And then I like the way you took the, and did the, I remember back in the day when I first got my first apartment, y'all. Oh God, they had to be what, like 83, 84, 83, I think it was. And I lived in an apartment for about a year before I got a house. And I had those, like the wicker pieces and stuff, and I did that with the decoration on the wall. That took me back. It took me way back. Who else? Deborah did hers. Yes, Deborah. Yes, friend. Did y'all see got in and did it? That's why Kelly ain't nothing. Did hers, y'all. Did her little coffee station with her and did her. Yes, go on, Yes, indeed. Yeah, who did the somebody did the put the flower arrangement. Who was it? Somebody did the flower arrangement in the silver piece and then the tray for the other things in the bathroom. Who was that? Y'all, how come I can't call her name? Old brain. Yeah, I saw that, I saw all of them. But that was so cute, the way she did the floral arrangement and then did the other piece on the side. CCC. Okay, we got us another lunatic, right? CCC, go away. People are such haters because nobody would sit and watch you call out a name. That's why. Okay. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ruth. Yeah, it's going to be done soon. That bedroom, I got to get that finished. I got to get it done. CC's a hot mess.org. Ain't nobody, first of all, she don't realize we just came on and I'm addressing everybody that pops on, but that's not what we talk about. But because you can't be in this crowd with us because you got issues, go away. Or watch from a distance and just hush your little mouth. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Stacy Spears, how are you? Child, now I'm getting hot. I had put it on because I was chilly because the air is on. Now I got hot. Get out of here, Connie. You better get back into it. You know that's the happy space there. Hey, Beth Collins. Thank you so much. Y'all, and guess what? If you did not do a video, oh, I got to come out of this now. I'll put it back on as soon as the air comes back on, I know I'll get chilly. If y'all didn't put the video up and you decided after looking at somebody else, oh, maybe I could have did it. It's not too late. The playlist is up. If I have to, after you upload it, I will put it up. I'll add it to the playlist. It's not too late. So did you hear that, Kelly? Kelly was like, oh, wow, I missed it. No, you didn't. Still available. Get it together, Kelly. Cece, you still wrong. You still acting crazy. Hey, Cece, how are you? CCC, how you feeling, friend? I called your name now. You in. You in, girl. Or boy, whatever you are. I don't even know. Yes, indeedy. I will put you in a corner, girl. I will put her right in the corner. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, y'all. What, Brat Cat? You said, wow, Joan. What? Yeah, people are just nutty. Y'all know how that is. Oh, I think I'm back too far. Oh, no, I'm right. You know what, Kels? All you have to do is grab your cell phone and point to what it is and do it. And that's all you, or have Adam hold the phone if you want to do it the DIY. Adam will do it for you. I know that. Hold up. That's okay, Ruth. We understand, child. We all have a mishap here and there. Typing fast for these chats. Child, we know what you mean. Hi, Lisa. Who else is in? Who else came on? Okay, I think I got everybody so far. So, yeah, y'all. I'm going to sit here and rip this, one of these seams. And I've used this before for a table, for a placemat, and it would be fine for a placemat for this table. However, I'm using red plates the same color, so I don't want to do that. So you'll see what I do. You'll see. Ooh, I just broke the seam. I mean, I just took a bead off. Ooh, we got to be careful there. All I got to do is get in for the first one. 1 second. All I got to do is get in and get the first seam opened. Y'all, this is crazy. This thing ain't sharp enough. That's what it is. Oh, I got it. Okay. Let's see, where we at? Am I missing anything? Hold up. Let me see. I was trying to get that. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it while I'm on here. Yeah, you know what? I can't wait to see. I just figured, you know what? When I picked it up and looked at it, I was like, oh, that would be a cute pillow. Right? Because I had something else I was going to put on the chair. And then I thought some white with gray that actually is going in my bedroom. But then I thought, oh, these wouldn't be bad, right? With the gray. I gave y'all my secret. What colors I was using. But then I thought, you know what? I'm going to just make these the pillows. Since I know I couldn't use it. Hold up. I'm missing. Yeah, I know, and I don't have one. Y'all know I ain't no sewer. Hey, Sherry. I saw Stephanie. You know what? Sorry, be quiet. So, yeah, I'm going to have to wait. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Sarah, is this your first time on? Sarah Green 99? Welcome, friend. Welcome. Okay, y'all. Oh. Okay, y'all. Y'all want to do some channel sharing real quick? Before it gets too late in the thing? We'll do it again, but let's just do the first part here. If you are new, people who have me by their name have channels, and you might want to check them out and subscribe. It's not a must, but, you know, if you're new, we kind of all support each other on here. So you might want to subscribe. If you're new and you have a channel, or if you're not new and you have a channel, put me next to your name so people will know you want somebody to subscribe. If you are new, all you have to do is take your finger. If you're on your cell phone, a touch tone device, or if you're on a computer, you'll do the same thing with your with your mouse. You're going to put your finger or the mouse on their name, press it. I'm going to click Stephanie's name, go to channel. Stephanie has 10. Stephanie, you got 10 subscribers now, girl. 11, because I just did it. So now, Stephanie, we're working on you. So then you'll hit subscribe. You can hit the bell for notifications. And then you click back down the bottom here. I'm going to pop right back up and you're back to the channel. That's all it is. So the mouse or your finger on their name, a box will pop up that says go to channel, subscribe, and then back down the bottom is me. Click it, and you can go to the next person and do the same thing. So we're going to take a few minutes to focus on that, y'all. Okay, am I missing anybody? Hi, Sherry Mossman. Who else? Oh, okay, Sarah, no problems. Welcome back, Sarah. We got a lot of new people, Sarah, so you might find somebody new. Hey, Greystone, how are you? What's going on, Greystone? Hey, Caroline. Happy Sunday, friend. What'd you pick? I know you've been out in the stores today. What'd you get today, Caroline? Who what? Brad Cat, you keep saying stuff. Are you talking to me? I'm missing everything, girl. I don't know who what. Brad Cat, I don't even see what we were talking, what nobody was talking about. I'm sorry, friend. I don't know. Hey, Anna Stewart. Anna Stewart is new. You came today to the channel, right? She told me Tammy, D, and somebody else, I can't remember, sent her. So thank you so much, y'all, for sending Anna. Oh, wow. We're going to pray for you, Greystone. We got you in prayer. Yes, you can, Giggsy. Just try it. Put it up. I'm telling you, just put it up. You will not. Let me tell you something. To me, I have the most irritating personality and voice in the world. I don't like it. Y'all, I don't have many pictures of myself prior to me doing YouTube because I would never take pictures. You do it and then you get to the point where you just don't care. Because you want to touch somebody. You know? Just do it, Giggsy. Oh, I hear you. That rain. I was so surprised at the rain. I hadn't been looking at the weather. Girl, I wasn't happy with that rain today. Although it's nice out. It's not cold. Ugh. Hey, Sophie. How are you, friend? Sophie, do you have a channel? Because I know I didn't get you. Wait a minute. Let me see. Well, you got 3 subscribers now, Sophie. Who else? Welcome, Sophie. Welcome. Hey, Corey. Let me see. Who else? I'm trying to see if I missed anybody, y'all, so I could get people. Hey, Deborah Bryant. Stephanie, I got you, Stephanie. You got 11 subscribers now, girl. I think with me. Let me look. No, you got 22, Stephanie. 22, girl. I got you. You got 23 now, Stephanie. Time to get up on the board. I was talking to the other Stephanie. Yes, you got 23 subscribers now. Time to get a thing done. Time to get a video done. Hey, Candy. Hey, Rosemary. You know what? That's why you getting you. I'm putting you on timeout. Go stand in the corner, Kelly. Kelly has 88 subscribers and she's not even considering doing a video. Nope. Did y'all see that? All her mouth. She runs all this mouth but won't do a video. Hey, Tammy Moss, I know I got you. Y'all, while y'all are doing it, I'm doing the same thing with this other phone. So don't think I'm ignoring y'all. Tammy, you got 81 subscribers. Go ahead, Tammy Moss. Go on, girl. Tammy Moss has been uploading too. I got to catch up on yours. I noticed that today. I noticed that you were uploading today. So I got to go catch up with yours. Ooh, I got off my darn video. Messing with Kelly. Wait, let me go back. I closed out my video. Okay, wait a minute. Let me catch up with y'all. Brat Cat has the nerve to say me. Brat Cat ain't doing no video. I just subscribed to you though, friend. I just got you, Brat Cat. I know she ain't doing no videos. I got Deborah Kabasa. Oh, man. Oh, great. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I was in that same boat, you know, but it wasn't a car accident. I was injured on the job. I had Cardi-Aquina syndrome. Well, I have Cardi-Aquina syndrome. However, it's been corrected, but it left me with a lot of disability. So I understand. And you can come back. I promise you, you can. You know what I did? I did not rely on pain medication. I refused it. I learned to deal with it, but I did get 5 nerve root blocks in the area of L4, S5, S1. I had about 5 of them. And now the pain is there, I'm sure, but I don't feel it no more. Oh, you know, rarely I do. And then I just did not take pain medication to make me drowsy, which made me get up and try with physical therapy and everything. And I walk around. Nobody would know it unless I told them. So you could do it, just me. Sophie. Tammy Waddle, I know I have you. I'm subscribed to you. Terry Ann, I know I am. Emily, I think I am. I know I'm subscribed to you, Emily. Why can't I click on your name, Emily? Oh, wait. Emily, I can't click on your name for some reason. Oh, there, it popped up now. No, I wasn't, Emily. I got you now. I wasn't subscribed. I didn't even notice that. Anna Stewart. Did I subscribe to you today? Okay, Anna, I got you. Wendy, I know I got you. Yeah, subscribe to you. Y'all, I'm subscribing too. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Y'all can keep talking. I just want to make sure I got everybody. Giggsy, do I have you, Giggsy? Yeah. Yeah, I know you've been around too long for me not to have your name by now. Even when y'all don't put me by your names, I normally try to grab up your name and subscribe just in case you do get the nerve one day to do it. At least I'm subscribing. I'll see it, you know, pop up. Let me see. Who else? Greystone, we're definitely going to keep you in our prayers. Definitely. I'm going to have God put his hands on you. Lord, let's just all ask that God puts his hands on Greystone. And gets it together. Did you? Yeah, girl, I did that before. Hey, Teresa. I'm sorry, Teresa. I just noticed you. I just subscribed to you, too. You got 3 subscribers now. Come on. Keep going. Corey, I know I got you. What's up, Corey? We still got to get a chit-chat going, Corey. Wendy, Rosemary, who else? All right, y'all, I think I got a lot of people. So if I didn't, I'll try to catch up and get it again, but I want to go back to the chat now. All right, y'all. So anyway, like I said, that D Jones is on. Hey, D. This play, I mean, it really turned out really good. Yeah, you know, that happened to me, and I just did not, like I said, I did not rely on, when I was still in the hospital after I had I had a laminectomy and a discectomy, which corrected it. But it was like my second day in there, and I was like, I need this morphine drip taken off of me. And they were like, you're nuts. You need that. I said, no, I do not. What I don't need to be doing is running around here hitting corners. Now, y'all know my history. I'm a cop. It was in the city of Camden. This happened on the job. And I know that people housewives will be hooked on drugs and be running around hitting corners trying to get some kind of drugs to fix the fix. And I wasn't doing that. So I didn't want to be hooked on nothing. I was like, just give me some Tylenol. Tylenol will work until I could figure this out. And my doctor was like, okay, give it to her. And I never took any pain pills. Never, once. Never. I couldn't do it. When they gave it to me in a hospital, I felt like I wanted to throw up. So I just never took it. So ibuprofen, 2 weeks after the surgery, he gave me ibuprofen 800 milligram. And I was able to take that every 6 to 8 hours. And after that, after a while, I just stopped taking that and just dealt with it. I was like, if this is a lifelong thing, I got to learn how to deal with it, you know? So, yeah, that's all I did. I don't see any more. Okay, it's back now. You haven't done it. That's okay. You got time. Rebecca, you got time, child. Yes, you'll be okay, Rebecca. You're going to be fine, friend. I'm telling you, I'm sitting here as a witness. The whole thing I'm telling y'all is just, it's mind over matter when it comes to pain. You will be able to deal with it. It's just getting used to it. It's uncomfortable getting used to it. But once you get used to it, it's just like anything else. Something you have to live with. Because here's the other option. Being on some type of a drug for the rest of your life. I ain't doing that. It makes you drowsy. You can't go nowhere. You can't have a life. Because you're on the medicine, you can't half drive. No, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't running around doing tricks for fun, for money. You know what I'm saying? No, I wasn't doing none of that. You're welcome, Dawn. Of course, that's what it's about. You know, that's what it's really about. Yep. And so the thing is, I don't even have a prescription for ibuprofen anymore. I buy it out of the store, and I normally keep some in the house. So if I have a day where I've done something and I strained myself, I might take 2, and that's 200 milligrams. I might pop 2, drink down some water, and take a nap. And that normally will soothe it a little bit, but I don't take it on a regular basis. So you know what? What the thing is with the nerve, that's what nerve root blocks are. Nerve root blocks are totally different than those cortisone shots. The nerve root block is going to kill the nerve so you don't feel it. And that's what I had to do because, you know, Claudia Aquina is with the nerve. It's with the nerves. It's a problem where at one point, and even sometime today, sometimes I can move and hit a certain spot and my nerves will shoot out from my spinal cord like this all over my body, and it'll just feel like somebody stabbing me with a million needles all over my body. It just shoots out, and it goes all over my body, like my side, like a pinch, like something's biting me all over my body. Yes, and that happens, but that's a part of life. That's what I have to live with. So I can't. It's nothing I can do about it. So I just learn to deal with it. So, but the nerves that are right around the area where I have the most problem are dead. Now, it's probably pain going on there. I just don't feel it anymore. Those nerves don't work anymore. That's better than taking that medicine over and over and over again. And I did it from the start, so I never relied on any kind of medicine. Medicine never made me feel good because I never allowed it to. So therefore, it was easier for me. I'm not saying it's that easy for everybody who's already been taking medicine, but I never started it. I was like, absolutely not. Take this drip thing out of me. It don't work anyway. I was still feeling the same pain with that morphine. I don't know what people see with morphine. It didn't put me to sleep, and it didn't make the pain go away. So I don't know what people see with that. But, yeah, that was the best thing I did. And I'm going to tell you, I kept my self awake enough and aware enough that the physical therapist came to my house 5 days a week. The occupational therapist came to my house 5 days a week, and the nurse came 7 days a week because she had to change my bandages and all that kind of stuff. And the physical therapist would come in there and be like, come on, we got work to do. And I was like, I can't. And she was like, girl, get up. And then I had a man who was an occupational therapist, and he started showing me different ways I could do things. Um, that I would have never thought to do things, and it was easier where you don't have to bend as much. Like he brought me them grippy things where I was able to bend down and grab stuff and put my socks on with it. And I'm gonna tell you, I thank God I wasn't on any medicine because I would have been too tired or drowsy or groggy to do anything. It just made me want to get up and go. It took me 2 years to get freely walk around on my own, freely walk around without a cane or any kind of assistance. But the whole time I graduated from not being able to do anything to in the wheelchair to being able to get on the walker, and that took a long time to get off the walker. And then I got to the cane, and I was able to do that, but I was still a little nervous at first. And then I got off everything. So it could be done. Yeah, me too. I can't do it either. Sometimes you just learn to live with it and it doesn't bother you as much. But you can do it, friend. You can do it, Rebecca. You're gonna be fine. Hey, Karen. I know Karen knows. Karen's going through the same thing. Karen's going through the same thing. Karen, you're doing a little better now, though, right? I hope. At least I pray you are a little bit better. I know you retired. I know you decided you were going to retire. Hey, Karen. Me too, Leo. How are you, friend? I saw Leo did a nightstand for her daughter's room. That turned out really cute, Leo. Yeah, it is. But you know what? Once you get used to it, it's not. And it doesn't, you'll be, well, used to it quicker than you wouldn't if you were on pain medication. And then, yes, it's a nuisance sometimes that, it gets a little worse, but that's when you have to take some ibuprofen or something, or sit in a hot bath and with some Epsom salt, or, get your husband to rub you or rub your back down or whatever. Yes, indeed, Emily. You don't know, I'm telling you. And the sad thing is, it's so easy to be hooked on them. That's what I was scared of. I saw other people. And see, the one thing about me, I ain't never thought I was better than nobody else. Somebody addicted to alcohol or drugs, or I knew I was never better than nobody else. Because let me tell you something. Alcohol and drugs will make you leave your children. So that's a strong addiction. That's something nobody ain't signed up for that one. So let me tell you, none of us is beyond that. Mess around with it and you can wind up in that same situation. That's why I just never did it. I never drank, because my father was an alcoholic. A lot of members of my family, like my father's brother, not his brother, but his uncles. And I just grew up with a lot of people that was alcoholics around me. And I was like, okay, like this, like 16, and my friends was talking about let's drink or let's smoke weed. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Y'all go ahead. I'll catch y'all later. No, you ain't catching this fool running around here hooked. So yeah, I know. Let me tell you something. Wow, I know what you mean. Yeah, I had a laminectomy and a discectomy in 2004. Yep, I'm telling you, that's why I would just say no, I'm not taking it. And then if they try to force you, you just take it and don't even get the prescription filled. Like, okay, and keep it. And my thing is this: I learned early on that it just wasn't good for me. Now, I'm not telling nobody else what's good for them and what's not good for them, but for me, I knew it wasn't right for me because of my family makeup and the addiction that runs through our veins and all of that. Just wasn't good for me, and I had to learn another way. My father was never hooked on drugs. He was an alcoholic. But he did take medication because he had a bad back too. Like, I inherited from them. They have very, very weak spines. And what mine was I didn't have anything wrong with my vertebrae. I had a spinal cord injury. And my disc in the L5 section space popped out and crushed my spinal cord. So it's cardiac syndrome. So that's what happened with me. It wasn't, but now I have a hole in my vertebrae because where they had to go in and correct it and pull those pieces out that was crushing the nerves. So yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I tell you. I don't even know what that. Like, I don't know the names of medicines. Was that one that's like highly addictive? Dawn's Designs. I don't know the name of them. Cause like I tell y'all, I was like, nope, ain't never doing it. I used to take muscle relaxers before they realized that I had a problem with my back. Because had I known that I had a problem and like a bulge disc when this incident happened, it wouldn't have never happened probably. I kept complaining, but they kept saying, "Oh, it's just aches and pains," and giving me a muscle relaxer. I forgot the name of it, and ibuprofen. That's all I ever took. Some kind of muscle relaxer every now and then. All right, let me see. Yeah, I can't mess around, y'all. But you know what? Everybody got to get there in their own place. Wow. Wow, Karen. And you know what got helped me to get through all of that was the physical therapy, getting up and moving. I know, and it hurts at first when you're doing it. You're like, but eventually your body gets used to doing it and it makes you feel a lot better. Eventually. But it took, like I said, I had a physical therapist that came to the house every day, and I had an occupational therapist. And then the nurse came, and she overlooked everything. And, changed kept my temperature right, and made sure I wasn't getting infections and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, just Darby, how are you? Hey, Lise. But yeah, y'all, I mean, everybody has to go. Hey, Suzette. Everybody got to go in their own time. Oh, so you just got to deal with it too. But I'm telling you, eventually, if you get up and move, I promise you, it will be a lot easier. And I know you say it's like who came first, the egg or the chicken. If you get up and move, you hurt. But if you don't get up and move, you hurt, right? So it's like, what do you do? Well, getting up and move, it's going to hurt in the beginning, but you just get up. And I'm going to tell you, y'all, when I first started, when I said, like I said, I was able to walk and freely about maybe a year and a half, 2 years later, I went to my friend's house, and she lived in Willingboro, New Jersey. And we went to the park. And y'all, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to walk. Because she had told me she was walking the park and stuff. So I said, I'm going to try to do it. Come on. I walked 1/4 of a mile. Y'all, I didn't think I was going to make it back to the car after I came back around that track. I didn't think I was going to get back to the car. I did. You know what I did the next day? I went back out and did it again at my own park. 1/4 of a mile. Y'all, when I tell y'all I parked the closest I could because I knew that struggle to get back to my car, I did it within a matter of about 3-4 months. I was walking 4 miles in 1 hour. Yep, 4 miles in 1 hour in about 4 months. Then it was becoming winter in New Jersey. So it was like, I'm going to say late November. It was like becoming winter, cold, right? And I joined the gym. And I started going to that gym, and I kept my walk going all through the winter on the treadmill. Eventually, I got to where I was doing some weight training where I could, kind of build up some muscle in my back. And it helped me out a lot. But I did one. That's why I used to tell Samantha, just walk to your gate. Come out your door and walk out to your front gate and come back. And you start little by little, and eventually you'll see yourself going around the block. And then around the 2 blocks. And then around the neighborhood. Yes, indeed, Lavender. Yes, indeed. And it can happen. Let me tell you something. We ain't no better than the other. We are all the same. It's just different decisions put us in. And here, so that's why I said I knew I had to make that decision because I wasn't better than nobody else, and I grew up around it. And so I knew it was right there waiting for me if I had decided. Hey, Ladybug T. Oscar party, ladies. Oh, is the Oscars on tonight? Oh, I don't see. I don't even watch TV. Y'all, I pay for cable and don't even have my cable box hooked up. Now, you know that ain't right. All right, y'all, we've been on that one for a minute. Were you, Emily? Thank God you're off, girl. Thank God. All right, let me see. Yes, Emily. Yes, indeed, girl. We're giving you a standing ovation, honey. Yes. Yes, indeed. You and Lavender. Yes. Anytime you can pull yourself out of that and keep it moving, you did right. Yep, Raven too. I remember you told us before, Raven. Yes, indeed, girl. Yeah, no way. You can get it. You can really. You got a lot of exercise too with your property, Raven. Just keep going, doing your exercise and stretching and all that. You'll be fine. Don't be doing that. I have it too. My vertebrae is like this down the bottom, about that thin. So I got bulged disc and herniated disc, and my doctor said no more surgery until I necessarily needed it, because if I should ever need it again, then we could do it. But he said right now it looks bad, but at least I could get up and walk. So he don't want to do the surgery no more. No more surgery. Other doctors that I saw, my job was trying to send me out and make me have surgery again, because other doctors were saying how bad it was and that I needed surgery. My doctor who I had, he actually invented the microsurgery, on spinal microsurgery. Dr. David Clements. He was the doctor who did my surgery. And he went in front of the board and said, she doesn't need, I've been in there. I know what it looks like. It looks bad, but she walks. You go in there again, she's going to be paralyzed. Leave her alone until she has to have it again, you know. So they left it alone and didn't force me to have the surgery. Yeah, it's a mess. All they want to do is make their money. The city is talking about, okay, we'll pay. They're like, okay, we can get paid off the city. Idiots, at my expense, right? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Wow, Sherry, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's a mess. Child, nope, I ain't never did it. And here's the thing, it's not, I don't know if I would ever be an alcoholic. I don't know. But something in my brain told me, you don't even need to wait to try and see, you know. Most everybody else I know that tried it got issues. You know what I mean? That was in my crew, my group. So I'm like, girl, you ain't that crazy. You a little crazy, but you ain't that crazy that you got to go out here and try it to see. I learned from other people's mistakes. Real easy, y'all. That's crazy. Oh, you did? Good, Karen. Good. I'm telling you, a lot of stretching and a lot of getting that, it will help, because let me tell you, your body automatically tenses when you have pain. You will feel the pain in other parts of your body, because if you have pain in your lower back or in your elbow, right here, tenses up to protect you. It's just a protection mode that your body will tense when the pain hits, because you're bracing yourself for it, right? So if you're in a constant state of tensing, your whole body is going to hurt. And then it sends the signal to your back, making you think, oh, my back's hurting. But no, you just tense. Relax yourself. Get a massage. Take a nice walk. Breathe. You know, stretch. And you'll notice that a lot of that pain goes away. I know, and that's the one that my therapist told me that a long time ago. And who else? Has anybody else ever had frozen shoulder? Wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to catch up, but I was trying to read everybody's comments, and I'm behind. Yeah, it's something. And you know, it's especially when it's a loved one, Lise. I know, especially when it's a loved one, and you can't just automatically walk away, and you're stuck in it. It's like you had that problem. I know that feeling. That's how my mom was with my dad. Because there was no leaving. Like in their era, when they got married, like my mom, you couldn't even mention to her to leave. She was like, no way. So let me catch up, y'all. I might be missing something, but I wanted to catch up. Yeah, just have to keep it going. I'm telling you, it'll happen. It's something, y'all. Yeah, police work is hard on your body, especially that duty belt. You know, because wearing that thing, people don't realize when you know, it's something on your back to carry all that equipment around your waist. And I keep saying they need to find another way than to have all that equipment, but it's a lot of it you need. Like, I don't want my gun on my side without extra clips. You know what I mean? So you got those heavy clips because the clips that most police, my department used, we had 16 in each clip, 16 rounds in each clip, and that makes it heavy. It's already a metal clip. And then you have your gun with 16 and one in the chamber, right? And the gun, that makes it extremely heavy because we had big old Rugers at the time back then. And and then 2 clips on this side, the radio, nightstick, handcuffs, and this and that, and all kinds of crap. Or pepper spray, all this stuff all over your belt, and you're carrying it around your waist all day long. You're running in it, you're going from sitting in the car to jumping up. It's a mess on your back. It really is. It's some work, y'all. Tammy was out there working on the she shed today. Yes, girl. I have seen some stuff, y'all. Yes, indeed. Yeah, because you know what? Again, Lavender, we ain't going to go back into that, but we already talked about that. It's not yours. It's not yours. So whenever you have them images, the whole thing is, that ain't mine. You better get out my face with that. That ain't mine. You can never be found fault with being a victim. Anybody that finds fault with you being a victim is the person who did it. That's the only person that can do that. Nobody else will ever find fault. Guilt only makes a victim at fault. That's it. All right, Jatan, let me tell you about the frozen shoulder, what you do. If it ever happens to you again, because it happened to me in my left arm first, couldn't even comb my hair. Then it happened to me in my right arm, but after it happened here, after a year of dealing with it, one therapist told me what to do. Y'all, this is how you get rid of frozen shoulder without all them meds and all that surgery and all them doctors manipulating you. You go to the store. Don't forget your wallet, because you're going to need about $5, $6. You go in there, you buy some tennis balls. Not them little cheapy dog balls, because they will break. Tennis balls, them yellow ones. The yellow or green or whatever, they hit the ball. You come home. You take the tennis ball. Now, if you got somebody at home, get them to massage you in the front and the back. Or you could go up against the wall with the tennis ball, like this. Right into the groove of your shoulder. On the floor, you could do it. Rubbing, turn around to the front, get it good in here. Frozen shoulder will be gone. Promise you. He did that one time with this. I never had to go back to therapy. And then when I got it in this arm, I did it myself. I brought a tennis ball and just rubbed it and got on the floor, and it was gone. I promise you. Your trapezius, what is this called? Trapezius muscle? Same thing. Tennis ball. Lay down on the floor or up against the wall and roll. With that tennis ball, that gets in there and massages the little thing loose that's blocking, that's causing the pain. So you don't need no medicine for frozen shoulder. None. It's so easy, y'all. Yes, indeed, friend. Yep. Yeah, that's why I said, I knew we had talked about it. It ain't no need to go back into it, but I mean, for anybody else that's listening, if you're ever a victim of anything, it tends to weigh on us. I say us because I'm a sad victim of homicide. My son was murdered. And I carried that on me for so long that I just was no good. I could not have been on YouTube because y'all would have kicked me off. Okay? I was the meanest, saddest. I would have been like this. Hey, yeah, let me tell you what happened today. I went outside and it was raining. Don't nobody feel like dealing with no rain. Then my car was dirty. Like, I wouldn't have had nothing good to say. I wanted to make dinner, but I ain't had no butter. That's how I would have been. Y'all would have been like, girl, get off of this thing and go fix your problems. Y'all, I was a victim of someone else killing my son. I love my son. My son loved me. I did a darn good job raising him. He was a good kid. I was a good parent. We tend to make ourselves. Guess what? This is how I felt inside. If I was a better parent, he wouldn't have never got killed. He was at a party. I was nowhere near. He was 21, getting ready to turn 22 years old in 29 days. I couldn't control him anymore. You know, he went to a party. He didn't ask my permission. He actually snuck out because I was making him clean his room, and he snuck out. So we never even got a chance to say goodbye. That weighed on me. Then I realized I ain't carrying that weight for that fool. That fool had to pay for that. That was his issue. You know what I mean? He had to pay for it in prison, and he'll have to pay for it when he passes away and he goes on to the next chapter of his life. He's got to face God, not me. So here's the thing. We did our best, and I'm going to tell you something. I don't care whose child passes away. They know you love them, unless you're some type of a monster and you're the one that killed them and all that kind of stuff. That ain't nobody on this channel. That ain't nobody here, so we don't have to. Unless you're some type of a monster parent. And that doesn't cover any of us. You know that your child loved you. Your child made their decisions because it was in their life path. Their time came. And we already discussed this before. You can't go until your time comes. You can't. Try to commit suicide when it ain't your time and it ain't going to work. You could sit here sad, miserable, and angry, or you could get up and get back on your path and do your job. One or the other, right? So I say this to say, why am I saying this? Y'all, somebody needs it. I don't know why, because I done found myself on another track. I say that to say, it's not, you don't have to carry everybody else's issues. Stop being in this sad place because your child finally made it. And see that we may never understand how that happened, but it wasn't any of our business. We took care. We was guardians over God's blessing. He sent us that spirit that became our child, and we did our job with it. And if they had things where my son made a decision to go to a party, I made decisions to go to a party in my life. I've never died, so he didn't make a bad decision, but it was his, right? I didn't do it. Your child might have made a decision to do something. Go somewhere. And nobody's saying, you know what I mean? Even if when you find a person who takes their own life, if it worked, it was meant to be. I hate to say that to you. Hear me out. If it worked and they were taken, they did what they came. They touched somebody's life. They served their purpose here on earth because God won't let you leave without that. You know what I mean? And there's so many mothers who are left here after they lose a child with other children and they don't realize it because you don't want to accept the fact. I didn't realize my daughter was angry with me because I had gave up on her and my granddaughter. Mentally, now physically I was still there, but mentally I had gave up because all I could focus on was the negative. So once I realized that and I got myself back, I was at 3 years, I tell you, I lost in my life. 3 years. And after me and my daughter had a chance to talk, she was like, yeah, Mom, you were a totally different person. And I just was getting to the point where I just accepted the fact that we lost you too. You don't want that. Your other kids, even though my daughter was grown with a child, I was still her mother and she needed me. But there's parents out here who lose a child and they still got young children. And those poor children are the one that is left in the dust. All because somebody else decided to do something. They lost you too. So now they done lost 2 people that's important to them, you know? And it's just not right. Lavender, I'm sorry, honey. I had no direction towards you. It just came out my mouth. I don't know where it was going, girl. I don't know where that was going. That ain't have nothing to do with you. All right, y'all. Oh, God, I'm so far back. Child, back in the day, I was fine up until my son passed away. Then I went real crazy. Yes, indeed. Yep. Thank you, Karen. Let me see. Okay, Francis. But again, Brat Cat, that ain't got nothing to do with you, right? You cannot be at fault for being a victim. You're 5, 6, 8 years old, and something happened that has nothing to do with you at all. So don't carry that weight. Let the weight be carried by the person that deserves to have the weight. And if you choose to forgive and things are fixed and worked out, don't hold on to it. You got to let it go. All right, let me see. Yeah, I know what you mean, Rebecca. I know what you mean. But you know what? I just was like, against all odds and through all that pain, I just had to get it done because I knew if I did that, I would be building my strength back and I could, be able to deal with it because I was not ready to go through that situation. I was not ready to that. And then on top of that, to lose my, realize I wasn't going to be able to go back to my job. And then my son passed shortly after, not long after, a couple years after my son passed away. And I was like, at this point, y'all, I'll tell you, and I don't want to bring this down. Yes, indeed. You got that right, Nancy. But I don't want to bring this conversation down, so I'm going to get off of this. But I can remember maybe about a year after my son passed away, I was sitting on my bed, and my gun was sitting right next to me. And I had said the physical pain would be gone. The fact I would be with my son. And because, of course, at this point, my mind is not allowing me to think that I got a daughter and a granddaughter here. Not allowing me to think at all. And because this is when devil gets in your ear. This is when Satan, bye Satan, I ain't got no time for you. But Satan could act like he's your best friend. Let me tell you, your best friend sometimes is Satan. I tell you. Because listen, let me tell you how well it looked. I felt like I was in a field of daisies. The pain would be gone. They would get my insurance because as a cop, if you commit suicide, and when you're going through something down and out, your insurance pays. So I had that all in mind. That came to my mind. My daughter and my granddaughter would get, a nice lump sum of money. My pain would be gone. I wouldn't be going through all of this mess. You know what I mean? All of this would be done and over with if I just picked up the gun and shot myself in the head. Yep. You know what I did? I was like this. Wow, that would be perfect because I wouldn't even have to deal with this anymore. And I wouldn't be leaving them with nothing, because of course I still love my child. She would be straight. She could have my house and all of that, The house would be paid off. I had mortgage insurance. Yo, all of that went through my head until God must have did like this. Fool, what is wrong with you, right? Because all of a sudden, all the sense came flashing and back. And I was like, whoa. I picked up my phone. I called my range master at my job. And because at this time, I'm still working to try to get back to work. I was still going through therapy, hoping one day that I could go back to work again. And I called the range master and I said, Sarge, I need you to come get my gun. I said, I am in bad shape. I said, right now, I was like just 5 minutes away from killing myself. And he was like, I'm on my way. 2 of them came out, took my gun, and he told me get some therapy right away. So I did a little bit, but I didn't do what I needed to do. I just got enough to get that off, just to keep my job off my back. But I didn't open up in therapy till 3 years after. Yeah. But, so I say, if you go to therapy, open up. Because I'm telling you, it's going to help. But I was that bad, y'all. I was sitting right there. And I say that all of the stuff I try to tell y'all is not because I'm just guessing this stuff. This is all stuff I went through. I had it hard, y'all. Hard. It was hard. So, and I'm telling you, I know those thoughts. If you start getting those thoughts, that's Satan. That is not God. I promise you, if God will knock you upside your head, all of a sudden you'll be like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, what was I thinking? Yes, Nancy, do it. You still have time to do this one if you want to. The playlist is going to stay open. So if you could do something even sitting down, just do something small with your hands if you want to, just to get a video up and out. If you want, now again, like I said, if you want to. Yes, exactly. And that tennis ball is what you do. And I'm telling you, all that mess will go away, Deborah. It goes, for pain, the tennis ball is the best thing. Yep, yes indeed, child. Yes, I did. I had a nice, long, drawn-out conversation. Kelly. You know how it is, girl. Sometimes we got to do what we got to do. That's all. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all, I'm trying to catch up. Yep, there you go. There you go, Lavender. Don't you go hiding no more, girl. You come too far. You're doing good. So I know you're good. I know you are. So that's why I made sure I directed that it not you, because I know you're in a totally different space now. But we have talked about that before, and I think that all that other stuff, just somebody needs to hear what I just said. I don't even know, because I just went with it after it came out, because I don't even know where it came from, because I know we talked about that before. So that wasn't towards you. I know you're good. Hey, Belinda. Yep, it won't happen, Rebecca. It will not happen. If you haven't finished doing what God had planned for you, you could be sad and mad all you want. You're gonna be sitting there sad and mad in the same spot unless you get up and move on with your life so you can finally get finished. You see what I'm saying? Some people are finished early. My son, I don't understand why, but he was finished before his 22nd birthday, 29 days before his 22nd birthday. My daughter is 38, and God knows I hope she gets to be 100, you know? And and I'm still here, you know? So I'm just like, I'm trying to do everything in my power and stand in a place where God could use me. That's dangerous to say too. Don't be asking God to use you when you ain't ready, because Lord knows He'll be throwing stuff at you. And so I just do that, and I thank God that I was able to get out of that and move, because I feel, let me tell you how much lighter, how much less pain you'll have with all that hate on you. You think you got pains and struggle and stress muscles now? Having hate in your body messes you up even worse. Hey, Patricia. But you know what? I'm going to tell you, it's like I did a video, and it's how I got my life back after my son was murdered. Go back and look for that video, because that's where I really opened up and let a lot of stuff out. So that video, if you guys want to see that, let her watch that. Show your friend that video, because I understand clearly where she was from day one when it first happened up until that 3-year mark when I was still angry, and then afterwards as I started getting therapy and I started realizing what life was about. His life, nobody else's life is not your life. Even if it's your child. And I know we like to say we own our children, but we don't, y'all. They're leased. I promise you. They are leased. And they get on our nerves and they mooch off of us. But they are our children. And they are not ours to own. They will grow up and they will go off and they will make decisions on their own without us. I hate to tell y'all that. It's the truth. So, we don't have control over that. You know what I mean? So I just say that to say, you can't carry everything that they do. You just can't carry it. You can't do it, because you got your own life. When you take time from your life and you put it 100% into somebody else's life, your life, what does it do? Nobody ain't picking it up for you. No, it's sitting there. You sit back there. And if it's been 5 years, it's back. You got to go back now 5 years to go pick up your life and go on about your business. You wasted 5 years. If you wasted 3 years, you wasted 5 minutes. It's better to waste 5 minutes than 5 years, though. So I say that to say, yes, indeed, D. I'm telling you. And the thing is that sometimes, like I said, I don't even know where that came, because that was not my intention to talk about that today, y'all. You know that. Yes, friend. Oh, the red. Now, I don't even know. I tell y'all, I don't even watch TV. Y'all want to go ahead so y'all can watch some Grammys or whatever it is? Emmys, Grammys? Thank you, Belinda. It is a blessing. I'm telling you it is. And sometimes I'm going to tell you something, Kelly. It ain't nothing but faith that keeps me going. Because I don't see nothing. Like, here's the thing. When you have faith, you don't need to see it. You just know it's going to work out for what it's supposed to be. And that's how I've gotten in my life. I've stopped putting expectations on things that I don't have control over. And my faith helps me understand that whatever it is, and it's going to be all right. And I always seem to come out of whatever it is. And it ain't hard. I mean, it ain't easy to do that. But my point is, when you do it, you realize I'm still alive. Like yesterday was one of the worst days of my life. You wake up the next day, you're like, whoa, I'm still here. I made it. I still have a home. I still have, somebody had a hurricane last night or a tornado and they don't have a house, but you do. Somebody had a fire last night and their whole house is gone. Somebody got evicted because they had lost their job and don't have a house to live in. So I'm telling you, living your life through faith helps you to just accept things as they are and know that you can make it through it. That's all it does. It ain't a magic pill. It ain't a magic pill. It ain't having that faith to say, oh, Lord, I'm going to wake up and $1 million is going to be stacked in cash in my living room. That ain't faith. That's foolishness. That's Satan over in this ear. Yeah. The faith is, hey, $1 million could come to me in any way. And I've got my arms, heart, and my mind wide open to it. But whatever happens, happens. And I thank God because I know he's working in my favor. That's faith. Foolishness is, girl's going to be stacked up all in 20s right there in the living room as soon as you wake up. God ain't breaking in your house to put no $1 million in there. Trust me. Oh, Lord, let me catch up. Kelly, I'm going to hurt you, Kelly. Yes, indeed, Dawn. There you go. It's the truth, though. Sometimes that's why you just got to keep it rolling. Because in my mind, I was like, girl, stop. Ain't nobody trying to hear you today. But then I thought, nope, this came out too easy. Somebody needed it. I got to keep it going. Thank you so much, Marsha. I'm going to call you Marsha because I am going to leave the dog off. Thank you, Marsha. Big McFan, how are you, friend? Oh, it's snowing, Nancy? Oh, my goodness. What, Brett Cat? I didn't. Wait a minute, let me go back and see if I see something. I'm sorry. You know I was running my mouth, girl. Hold up, I'm trying. Hey, Yetra, how are you? Yes, that's right. That's right. Oh, Brett Cat, girl. No, you saved you, honey. You saved you, girl. But yes, thank you. Thank you for adding me in there. I appreciate you, friend. You did that, girl. Give yourself that strength. And like I said, if you think about things realistically and what faith really is, because people give up on faith because they say, thank you, friend. They give you, people give up on faith because they ordered a purple sweater because they needed it to go to this dance Friday night. And they searched and couldn't find a purple sweater. So now, you know what? God ain't real. I couldn't find that purple sweater. Girl, God ain't trying to find you no purple sweater. God's trying to keep you on your life path. Girl, get off that purple. That's purple sweater. Ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? So people will give up on God for the dumbest little things because of something they wanted materialistic, and God ain't about that. Now, don't get me wrong. Blessings will come your way, because we live in a materialistic type of world. God ain't evil to put us down here as humans with all this material stuff around us and not bless us with things. But that ain't where your faith should focus. That's totally different than having faith. You know what I mean? Your necessities are met. And you're surviving and you breathe there. You know how many people wasn't breathing this morning at 9 a.m. when we woke up? Child, plenty of people lost their life overnight. And thank God that we didn't. We're still here. We're still doing what we're doing. Your job is to be on your purpose. There's a path that you need to be on. And let me tell you about the good God we serve. He didn't put us down here with a fence alongside so we don't go off. No, he gave us we have choices. Here's God. All right, you're supposed to be on this road, but I'm gonna give her a couple detours. She can make a choice. And it could take her 40. Look at Moses going around and around in a circle in 40 years. For 40 years, he went around and around. And God let that choice be done. He could have said, Moses, stop. Get off on that next exit. He could have said that. But nope, he was like, nope, this is with free choices. He can do what he wants to do. You see what I'm saying? But the quicker we get back on track, because we all fall off. I fell off yesterday when I was a little aggravated about something. But I was only off for about 10 minutes and I got back on track. You know what I'm saying? Because I was about to say God wasn't failing me either. God wasn't there for me. No. Something bad happened and God wasn't there for me. You know what I'm saying? Not yesterday, Friday. I was like, why am I even believing in God? He ain't here for me. How does this stuff like this happen? And it took me a couple minutes before, again, God always hit me in the head. I'm going to have brain damage soon. But he slapped me in my head and was like, girl, that was your fault. You did that. And don't put that on me. Now, I'll help you fix it, but get back on track. So I can help you. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, we got to take control of our own decisions that we make that take us off track. But the moment you get back on track, you'll find yourself even with faith again. Your expectations are on what is meant to be for you. Now, the material things that come along, that come flying in on while you're on the right track, that's a blessing. It's a blessing. But it ain't about the material things. It's about your mindset and you being ready to work in God's favor. Standing here today, knowing that somebody needs to hear what I need to say. And even if you ain't on here today, even if you catch this live 6 months from now and God's just prepping this live for somebody to catch it 6 months from now, the message is there for somebody to keep. And that's all it is to it. So be in God's favor and do what you're supposed to do and keep the faith. And guess what? I might not have woke up rich today, but I sure woke up in God's favor because I'm breathing. I ain't had too many ailments today. I was able to get a couple things done. You know, the playlist turned out great. All these new people are finding themselves. Hey, what more? I had bacon and eggs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner at 3:30. We good. Got a whole cup of water here. Hey, what is there to complain about? So, yeah, that's what it's about. Okay, let me see. I'm missing something, y'all. I'm just trying to catch up. Hi, Judy. What's going on? Are you waiting to pass the plate? Ain't no plate, child. Ain't no plate here. We are all here for each other. And I'm going to tell you, y'all, let me tell you something. I honestly, my way, y'all are a hot mess. God, let me tell you, God is not one entity. I mean, God is one entity. He's not, he has many names. So a lot of people who are on here who are saying, no, I don't believe in her God. Well, her God is your God. My God is your God. I promise. You might call him a different name, but he's the same creator. So on this channel, we don't make exceptions, and we don't, and you might hear me say Jesus because that is I'm not a religious person, but I'm a very spiritual person. And my whole life was brought up through the way of Christianity in a way. I'm not sold 100%, but that's my way. That's what I learned, and that's my way. It doesn't mean that I don't see other ways to it. Now, somebody came on one of my lives when I was talking about this, and they said, you're wrong. You're telling people wrong because there's only one way. Well, if you believe it's one way, you're fine, but you can't tell me I'm wrong because I believe just as strongly as you. You could believe what you want to believe, and that's fine. But I believe that I don't know a God, a creator, a God who loves the world would say, you're Jewish, I don't like you. Get out of my face. Or you're Catholic, I don't like you. Or you're Muslim, I don't like you. You're not following it. You're going to die. No, I think if you believe in something that you believe is superior to you, now I'm not talking about a person. I'm talking about, again, faith, things unseen. God, miraculous God, the creator who created the universe. I think if you believe in that, you could call him a head of lettuce. You could be talking about head of lettuce above us. God don't have that like ego thing where he's like, well, if you don't call me Stephen William King the third, then I won't accept you. No, just call on him. Call on him, and even call on him in time of need. And he'll be like, oh, you coming back. But I got you. You good, because I love you. You see what I'm saying? So I say that to say, somebody actually came back on one of my lives later on and told me that I shouldn't say, I just don't know. Let me tell you, I wouldn't want to support a God who would kick other people down because of their race, religion, nationality, or anything else. I just wouldn't want that purpose. Because to me, that's some type of cult. If you have restrictions in love, you ain't belonging to the right place. I promise you. I promise you. Jesus took everybody back in that story. Again, I'm only reflecting back to that because that's what I knew. I didn't study other religions. So I can say that I go back to those stories because that's what I learned growing up. I tend to feel a little different about those stories now. But I just say, in the spirit of what we learned about Jesus, if you think about it, he would have never turned away somebody homosexual. He wouldn't have. He didn't turn away the prostitute. He didn't turn away nobody. Nobody. He blessed everybody that came. So what on earth makes us human royal beings think that we could turn somebody away for their situations? Like, what makes you think you could turn somebody away because of something they did? Because that person was a drug addict, or because this person did this, or because that person, or because they believe in a different God. Girl, go sit down somewhere. You are horrible and you don't have love in your heart. If you could judge somebody because of their beliefs and not love everybody. Now, don't be a fool and let a burglar in your house and be like, God would love you. Come on in and steal it all. No, protect yourself. But don't turn them away because of things they do. Now, am I going to turn away a murderer at my front door? Yeah, I ain't opening it. You're going to have to break in. And when you break in, you're going to have a fight on your hands, buddy. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about if somebody comes to you in the religion, which is love, and you turn them away, you ain't got no religion in you. You ain't got no spirituality. There ain't no spirit up in there. That's all I'm saying. So you can come back on this live and tell me I'm wrong, and I'm going to tell you you're wrong. And that's all. Ain't going to be no fight. Ain't going to be no fight. I can't stand when people do that. Oh, this the only Christianity. This person said Christianity is the only way. And you have people thinking and misleading people that they can come into Christ any other kind. Girl, ain't nobody talking about Christ. We talking about God the Creator. And we talking about there is only one. I don't know 12 of them. You think there's 12 different, they're in different cubicles? The Jewish cubicle, the Christian cubicle, the Catholic cubicle, the Muslim cubicle. No, it's one God up there, honey. And he running the show. He don't care what you call him. He just call him. That's all he's saying. He said, just call him. Child, people are crazy. They're different. I just picture some old state office with different cubicles up there in heaven and everybody calling on to their own God. Girl, people are so confused. I love it. I love it, man. It just cracks me up. That's right. And guess what? God loves both of you, brat cat. I don't care what you're, because religion really is man-made, y'all. I promise. I hate to tell y'all that. And I know there's a lot of people, and some people believe 100%. I believe in, Christian beliefs in a way. I've learned later on in life that everything that people made up is not the way. The answer to it all is right here in your heart. And then you go through it from there. Because if it's nothing, you find